Alright, in this video you can expect to see Otedola Bridge. You drive through Otedola Bridge, which is what you can see in this picture right here. You can expect to see drive through Omole Phase 1 gate, as you can also see in this picture. You can also expect to see the inside of Omole Phase 2, because we're going to be driving through there to access Omole Phase 2 extension. We'll show you the security checkpoint. Then you can also expect to see video of these 3 bedrooms, semi-detached duplex. Then also this 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex, all located in Omole Phase 2 extension. Alright, you also see a drive to Omole Phase 1 via Berger, Ojodu Berger. Alright, so this is finally where we're going to be ending the video, which is Omole Phase 1. Ensure you watch to the end so you see the road networks leading to this area. Alright, this is Otedola Bridge. This is Otedola Bridge. Look at this policemen. They are always here 90% of the time. If you pass here often, you can bear me witness of that. And this is to show the security level of this area, because they will always ask you questions. Sometimes they go as far as checking your boots. And there are sometimes, not always, police officers in this same area also. This particular area I'm driving through. But it's always about 50% of the time. It's always 50-50. Unlike the other place I just showed you, 90% of the time, you hardly not see them there. Alright, so we are going towards the right. Alright, so that is the Omole Phase 2 gate you can see ahead. That's where we're going into, because we're going to Omole Phase 2 extension, and it's just behind Omole Phase 2. So we're going behind Omole Phase 2. Alright, you might be asking why we're passing through this place. It's because road links directly to Omole Phase 2 extension. So we're now at the security checks. They will come and say a few things. Sometimes they open your boots. Alright, so they didn't want me recording them, so I had to pause it for a minute. So this is Omole Phase 2. This is not Omole Phase 2 extension yet. This is still inside Omole Phase 2. All these places are still regarded as inside Omole Phase 2. So I want you to take notice of how serene this area is. Look at the road network, look at the modern houses you're seeing. So there's a proper structure here. There are zones here, different zones in this particular estate to take care of different things, to put some rules down like parking on the road. There is a very good structure in this area. So in case you are planning to live in Omole Phase 2, this is a little bit of what it looks like. It's too more beautiful on the inside. But then we're just doing a drive through and passing through this axis so we can actually get to Omole Phase 2 extension, which I said, remember, that is just behind Omole Phase 2. So you can see good drainage system. There's proper rules and regulations in place, keeping everybody in check. So, and there are also modern houses. You see them in abundance in this estate. Alright, we finally got into the entrance gate of Omole Phase 2 extension. So we're inside right now. So this is Omole Phase 2 extension. Now you start to see the difference. You start to see the difference. You can see it's a more narrow road compared to where we've been coming from. In fact, I had to wait for this car. So you can't see 2 cars passing at once. Maybe it could have been better if all these cars are not passing beside the road. And it comes with them actually compromising on some things. They also have some associations in place, although not as strong as Omole Phase 2, to actually put them in check, because all these cars are not supposed to be parking outside. It's going to help pass this road better, because the road is already narrow, and having people to park just beside the road doesn't help very much. So this is still inside. You can see the road is not so serene. It's still developing. That's what I can see. There are still some untarred roads in this area. Alright, so I guess we're going inside. That's the party. So we can show you the inside. Alright. So this is the inside. This is the living room. It's a bit spacious. I'd say. Alright, I won't be going to the kitchen because the light there is faulty. The light is faulty. It's very dark when I went there, so I had to cut it off. Alright, so taking you upstairs is just a one floor, just one story building. So in case you don't like stairs, no, it's just a one story building duplex. This is the master's bedroom. Comes with the water heater, ovens and suite. So this is the master's bedroom with also his own personal balcony. Has its own personal balcony. Alright, without wasting much time, I'm going to be telling you the price of this property, and it is 130 million naira. You might be surprised because of the price, but the truth is, as you can see before, the road is not so great. It's just behind Omole Phase 2. It's not part of Omole Phase 2 estate. I repeat, it's not part of Omole Phase 2 estate, but you enjoy some benefit Omole Phase 2 enjoys, like security, because when you're coming to this Omole Phase 2 extension, you have to pass through that place. Alright, so this is another room in this same place. This is another room. Rooms and suites, like I said before. Alright, so this is the final room. It's a 3-bedroom semi-detached duplex going for 130 million naira, located at Omole Phase 2 extension. So this area is actually located around the Olowo axis. So it's along the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway also. We're going to be passing the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway right now, because I'm taking it to Omole Phase 2, Omole Phase 1 gate, so that you see the distance from here is just about 8 to 10 minutes drive. Alright, that's the road that leads there, but I just want to show you the road that leads to Magodo and that leads back to Ikeja. So I'm just going to make a U-turn so I can show you across. Alright, put your focus on that black car. The black car is going to Ikeja, axis. Alright, so where the blue bus is goes back to Magodo Phase 2. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can see more contents like this anytime we drop them. We saw a stat that shows that 90% of those who watch our videos are still yet to subscribe and like. Please help us grow on this channel by liking. If you are enjoying our content, if you are getting value, like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Alright, so this is Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. So we are going to Omole Phase 1 now. So this is where we will be passing. Towards the end of this video, I'm going to be giving you my verdict on this area, whether you should invest or not. So just stay with me, stay to the end of the video. Ensure you don't rush out of this video so you don't miss out on valuable information. If your budget is between 100 and 150 million naira, you can easily get a property in this area. And the good thing is, it's just 10 minutes away from Magodo Phase 2 and 15 minutes away from Ikeja, Lausa. So I'm going to be talking about this location and accessibility. So it's just behind Omole Phase 2, just like I said before. So it's also easily accessible from Berger bus stop or Isheri Olowo junction. It's just about 5-6 minutes away from these two areas. Then this area is still going through development, as you can see. There are still a lot of areas that I didn't show you. I just showed you a little part of many in Omole Phase 2 extension. Just a little part. There are still some areas that are not tarred at all. There are still some areas that the way it's just, the structures are, it's just too old and it's not pleasing to the eyes. So it's still undergoing construction, you know that. So electricity supply in this area too is decent. is not on the level of a place like Omole Phase 2 or a place like Omole Phase 1. So we're turning right now. So we're turning right to Berger now, because we're going to Omole Phase 1. So we're turning to Berger right now. If you know this place, put it in the comment section that, okay, I know Berger very well. If you know Berger, drop in the comment section that I know Berger, I know this area. This is Ojodu Berger. This is Ojodu Berger. Alright? So we are going to be taking you to Omole Phase 1 gate, so you see the distance. Right, these hold ups are things that happens, but it doesn't stay so long. I won't call it an hold up. I'll call it maybe a slight delay. But you should know that during rush hours, this place there can be hold up here when there are rush hours, when it's during rush hour times. Lagos generally is hold up, but then because of the traffic light and because of many cars that are going to be passing during the rush hours, those going to Magodo Phase 2, those going to Ikeja, those going to Ibadan, everyone, there's going to be so much pressure on this place. Those going to Ogba, so there's going to be so much pressure on this road. So sometimes there can be traffic, but then it moves very fast. It moves very fast because of the traffic lights. You just have to be patient for your time. Alright, so in this area, security is okay because you can't even get access without going through the security check at Omole Phase 2 gate. And I'm telling you, they close it all the time. When you're passing, you have to identify yourself. Sometimes they have to check your boot just to make sure. So the security in Omole Phase 1, the security in Magodo Phase 2 estate affects this area also because of its close proximity to there. Obviously, it will affect it. So it makes this place safe. So another thing is it gives it the same value this area has out. Not exactly the same, but then it can, if a property commands 100 million in a place like Omole Phase 2, it will command, let's say, 50 million or 60 million in Omole Phase 2 extension. If it commands 100 million in Magodo, it will command for half of the price also in Omole Phase 2 extension. Meanwhile, the distance from these areas is, let's say, 10-15 minutes max. So just imagine Omole Phase 2 extension just being behind Omole Phase 2 itself. You can see that proximity. There are lots of people that can't afford Omole Phase 2 that bought houses as an in Omole Phase 2 extension. It's a perfect alternative. But of course, I already showed you the things you need to compromise about: the narrow roads. Then another thing is, if there's a heavy downpour, there might be water that affects few things in that area, or maybe the road are not tarred, might not be so alright. The gutters, the drainage system, if some areas are not properly built, so it can overfill and still affect some areas. So these are the things that you need to look at, and these are the things that has not really allowed this location to reach its full potential. But in terms of potential, it has a very great potential, especially in terms of rental income. It is great for rental income. I have properties in this area that goes for annual price of 6, 7, 8, and even 10 million naira. You might be surprised because even in Omole Phase 2, there are some properties that commands for 10, 15 million naira, and Omole Phase 2 extension is now commanding the same price. Yes, and the funny thing is, the fact that it's close to these areas will make people still pay for them because it's not far from all these major areas I've mentioned. Alright, this is Diva Cakes. If you know this area very well, and you can also put in the comment section Diva Cakes if you know this area very well. Okay, so another thing is it's good for short-let apartments. The fact that it has easy access to different places, and especially to the expressway. Imagine somebody coming from Ibadan and he just wants to stay somewhere. You can just stay, wait, and just book a place at Omole Phase 2 extension, sleep over, continue their journey, or do whatever they came to Lagos to do, and move back. So this place has been known to be a very good area for short-let apartments. So in the next 3 to 5 years, you can expect a minimum of 50% increase in value of this particular property, mainly because of the roads they're already doing, mainly because of the infrastructures they are putting in place, mainly because of the kind of structure they are also trying to build. This is Jendor here. Some of you might know Jendor is not super popular like ShopRite and the rest, but then Jendor is also very big. So some of you guys might know, especially those in Nigeria currently, you know Jendor supermarket. And there's Chicken Republic here. There's also just right around the houses. I'm going to be showing you once we get there. So the commercial part of this area is not lacking at all. We are getting close to Omole Phase 1 now. It's not lacking. So another thing about Omole Phase 1 extension is that it is not self-sufficient. The estate is not self-sufficient. Sometimes you need to leave that old area just because you need to get something outside. So you have to come out and get something in these areas, these commercial areas that I showed you right now. So it's not super self-sufficient. Then like I said before, the roads, then no more schools around, so you might still need to take your children away from that just to enroll them in school. But of course you can see schools in Omole Phase 2 and also in Omole and also in Magodo Phase 2. Alright. So now be the judge. That's what I'm going to say. Be the judge. Will you invest in this area? Can you invest in this area? Can you build in this area? Can you buy a property and use it for rent in this area? So what do you think? I want to know your thoughts. You can put it in the comment section. Will you buy in this area? See, the major reason why people buy in this area is because it's still much more affordable. Alright, so that's just right on my left. I said I was going to be showing you. That's just right on my left. Just right is not also super popular, especially for those who are not in the country. Not as popular as a place like ShopRite, but then it's getting there. So be the judge. Can you invest in this area? How much are you willing to invest in this area? So we are finally now at Omole Phase 1 gate, and that's Zenith Bank just beside it. This is Omole Phase 1 gate. Alright, if you've been enjoying our videos, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.